Hey guys, Chef Ro here. Today I'm going to show you how to get those hazelnuts peeled. So many recipes call for hazelnuts, a lot of times during the holidays, but I just love a hazelnut. It's got a special flavor that adds a lot to dishes, but most of the time, unless you can find something called a filbert, which is actually just a peeled hazelnut, unless you can find filberts in the store, which are hard, your hazelnuts are going to come with a skin on them, and the skin's really bitter and papery and adds an odd texture that we really don't want in our food in general. So to peel them is actually super easy. Most of the time when you're working with hazelnuts, you have to toast them anyway. So what I've done is I've toasted my hazelnuts in about a 400-degree oven for about 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, just until you can smell them and they're starting to brown in a few little spots here. Be careful. They will go from beautifully toasted to, wow, those are burnt super quickly. And once they're burnt, there's not really any saving them. And that's an expensive nut to waste. So really keep your eyes on them. Give them a shake every once in a while. The other key is whenever you're toasting nuts, you really cannot toast them in any oil. The whole purpose of toasting them is to bring out their own natural oil. So if you put extra oil in there, it's going to inhibit that and defeats the whole purpose. Okay? So once you have your toasted nuts, the next thing you're going to need is a very highly specialized piece of equipment, clean kitchen towel. Okay? So you're just going to lay that out and be ready to peel some hazelnuts. Once you have your kitchen towel laid all out, all you're going to do, very simple, dump the toasted hazelnuts. You can see little brown spots here and there, right? Starting to brown, not a dark brown, just starting to brown. Yeah, I lost a couple. It happens. Okay. Then all you're going to do is take this towel, fold it over, and rub back and forth. Okay. You can see the ones that are popping out are already losing their skins. See how easy this is? You can see all the skins are coming off and just leaving the nut behind. Okay, just a little bit more. And if you have some that are really stubborn, usually that means that their skins just haven't toasted enough, because you can see once these skins are toasted, they're super papery, right? And they just disintegrate when you touch them. That's the whole purpose of toasting it. You can see how it just comes right off. So if you have some really stubborn ones, then for example this guy, he didn't really get toasted enough. So you can either use that as a little snack, or if there's a bunch of them, then you can put those ones that would not peel back in the oven just for a couple minutes. That's why I usually leave my oven on, or even my toaster oven. That's what I did these in, as a toaster oven, so I don't heat up the whole house. If you have a big pile of them that didn't peel, you can put those back in just for a couple of minutes. You can see, right? You can tell when the skins are going to be papery enough to come off. But there are a few here. Again, if you have a little bit of skin in there, it's not the end of the world, and you can kind of try and individually peel them if there's just a couple. But overall, you can see how quickly and easily the skin came right off of those nuts, and they're already toasted and ready for me to use. Now, the one issue with this method is that it really does only work for hazelnuts. Most other nuts, you actually have to blanch them in boiling water for the skins to come off. Hazelnuts just have a really papery, delicate skin that comes off easily with roasting. So this really only does work for hazelnuts. But if you now have recipes that call for hazelnuts, or you just want to swap hazelnuts into a recipe because they're so delicious, now you know how you can peel them on your own and you don't have to hunt down the filberts.